guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Vanilla server. I'm chilling out here in my gazebo, guys. I've been drinking that mod sauce and I wanted to get back to some simple designs and where it all started, you know. It's getting late, so I'm actually gonna go to sleep, but just check out how lovely this place is looking. I really want to do some basement design work today, and I'd also like to get a swing built, a little swing set, a design that I've been working on for a little while now, and I think I finally found a design that I like. I just need to make a few changes to the current build and go from there. Also, on the downstairs, I have a little bit to show you. I'm in F1 just so that we can start off really nice and relaxing. I've been so excited and hyped up on mod sauce, but now it's time to kind of relax and get back to it. So let me go ahead and turn my brightness back up so you guys can see. Let's see, where are we at here? Video settings, brightness, very good, there we go. So as you can see down here, you guys, I have started a little bit of framework on the basement. And I decided to go one level deeper than originally planned. So what you're looking at right here is the top of the floor. So I'm going to come out from here, and this is going to be the last step, and then the floor is going to be below it. So I'm going to fill all this in, and I was thinking a little bit about the viewing area. Now this is not going to be a good side for the viewing area. I might do something like a waterfall coming from the other pool into this pool that I build down here. I'm just not sure how that's going to work out yet. This is what's going to be the viewing area. So assuming I had originally planned that we were going to take a viewing spot for this train station, but the bad thing about that is the depth doesn't really work with it, and I think I would have to do too much work to build two viewing areas from it. So for now, I'm not saying that it's out of the question, but for now, all I'm going to do is concentrate on a viewing area for up top. So this is going to go on top of this station. That way, anything that we do aside from that is probably going to have to go outside over there, and it'll be a separate viewing area for the station by itself. So what I want to do today, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and get rested up, take some materials, and when we come back, I'll show you guys what I was thinking about for the swing set on the patio. We'll be right back. Alright, you guys, the sun is shining. It's time to get to work. So on the outside right here, the lighting is probably just going to have to go. So I'm going to get that out the way right now. We can always change it up a little bit later based on whatever the rest of the design works out. And I think I just lost my lamps, didn't I? Nope, I got them. Welcome back, folks. So the swing set design. Now I tried a bunch of things. Let me just run this through you while I'm cutting away some of this stuff so we know where we at. I actually tried a chicken underneath the brick with a lead attached to it and a fence just to emulate like I had a rope. And guys, I could not get it to work. Like, the bad thing about it is it actually worked pretty cool. It looked kind of glitchy, but it looked like there was a string hanging from the ceiling tied to that fence post, and it looked good. And I know it's kind of a buggy way to set up a design concept, but I had a hole cut out in the floor with a chicken underneath it, and it was attached to the chicken and the brick was on top. But it wasn't exactly jiving. Like, you could see the lead underneath the actual swing set, so it wasn't working the way I was hoping for. So with this design, guys, I'm gonna actually need to take my vines and put them here, which kind of is weird because this is gonna have to be off center first of all, and I think it's gonna have to be only 3 because of the way the seating works out. It's gonna have to be a little bit small because if I go any closer, I'm really scared of this fire right here. So let's just go ahead and extend this to where let's see, let me get some dirt and pillar up here. I need to extend this to where I can actually put down some goods. Oh no, wait, we said it was gonna be right here. How did I say I want that? We need it right there. Okay, that's gonna be 1, and we need it right there. So this can actually go away right now. Okay, I think that's what I want. That might be on the half slab. I'm not too sure. Let's place a vine on it and see what happens. So I need to have at least one of these. What did I just do? Stone slab. Come in my hotbar. Thank you. I need a vine right. I think it's right there. Yeah, that's 3. Right there. Yes, that's exactly how I want it. Okay. So I'm going to need another one to come down here. Now, let me just place some scaffolding right quick, or a placeholder, if you will. And we'll come down with dirt, dirt, dirt. And I think that's how I need it. Dirt, 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 and dirt. Alright. So we're going to use something simple like oak stairs because it's a good match. And we'll put an oak stair, not there, just like that, but upside down. There, there, and there. Alright. So now we have a simple swing frame, and if I come down with, where is my shovel? If I come down with vines here, like there, there, and there, 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 and there, and I do away with the dirt, it should be a hanging swing set. And I think it's beautiful. Really, really cool stuff. I think I might add some item frames to the side just to give it a little bit of embellishment, but that's about the best we can do. It would be nicer if it was one deeper and it was away from the wall, but if I come out one more, let's see, I'm not opposed to that. Let's try that actually. Let's take a couple of the bricks and come down right here instead. And let's get my shears. I don't know why I have 2 sets of shears, y'all. Alright. Cut those off. And try to come down with those there instead. So we'll do 1. Oh, I need my dirt back too. There and there. Alright, let's cut this away. I think it'll look a little bit better like this, honestly. So we'll do the vines here. Okay. Now I can do the stairs like I had them. So we'll place it like this, like this. Man, what is up with me and stairs, y'all? There and there. Alright, now I can cut this away. Beautiful. Yeah, and now it's a little bit away from the back wall. I think that's a lot better design decision. Okay, so now we need to take away the excess. Let's take this away. And get back to my smooth stone slabs here. Looks like False might be having some login trouble. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Alright, so the rest of it, I'll have to cover it up differently, I believe. Let's go on top and see. Okay, y'all, I got the top done. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it. Like, these kind of serve as brackets or whatever, some bracing of some sort. And it doesn't make any lighting glitches with that. I actually moved the lamps to the corners here. I couldn't make this switch do what I wanted, so I just kind of hid it back there. But all in all, it's okay. Also added item frames to the outside. So now it is a complete country boy swing. I like it. This is something that I would rig up in real life probably if I had to. Maybe not so much with vines, but it's the most unique way that I could come up with a design for this. And they hang from the edge, which is what I like so much. Like, it's almost like it's made to do that. So all in all, I'm really, really happy with the design. Let's go ahead and move indoors. So I had talked to y'all a little bit about what I wanted to do with the basement, and I think what I need to do is move to the next phase. Probably putting some flooring to perimeter and start framing up where I want the pool would be the best idea. I need to come across with some walls here, and I think what I want to do is create some, maybe a little bit of wall designs. I'm going to use mostly dark oak in here, but it will have a little bit of, it's going to have more depth and texture than it will color variation, I think. I really, really want this to look like almost Asian inspired, but not quite. You know what I mean? Like a really, really nice spa area, like a relaxing area that that the basement will be. So I'm gonna play around with a few wall designs, and I'll keep you updated as I go. So now that I have this boxed in, y'all, I decided that I was gonna put down a layout for the pool, and I think for an indoor pool this will be plenty big enough. I still wasn't sure about the depth. I almost felt like 2 would be a better depth than 3, but 3 is not too bad, especially when the water is going to be in it. All in all, it should look good. I've yet to do that yet, but that's probably the next step. And I used the spruce wood here as an outline, and I think it looks a lot better than just having the flat dark oak. It just adds a little bit more contrast, which is good. So the next step I'm probably going to do besides the water is add into the walls and do some stuff with lighting. And I was thinking about this. For the walls, if I do just dark oak and I come up, let me get some dark oak, some regular dark oak ready. Try to show you what I'm thinking about. So if I take regular dark oak, let's say here, and bring this all the way across. This is a bad example because this is the wrong wall. But I can do like a bench seating around. So let's say I can just come across with, I'm sorry about all the glitches, guys. It's the snapshot glitches. But I could come across with like bench seating here and do some carpets here and there to maybe look like seats on the opposite walls. I can also do some cool stuff with, some cool stuff with glass, or there's a number of other things that I can do, but that's what I'm thinking about. Another thing, this wall, I actually am thinking about putting the water that comes out of the pool here. So like cutting a hole out in the pool and making a little path. It is a little further away than I would have anticipated, so I'm not sure how that's going to work exactly. I probably won't do it like that. I was thinking about doing maybe the jacuzzi, which would be a little bit more feasible since it's here, but the pool might be... Originally I wanted the pool to spill over, but the spacing is a little bit strange. I don't know. I might work around with it. Right now I really want to get this inside done. Also, an indoor pool bar would be pretty cool too. Like right here in the corner, just like a little wet bar setup with maybe a couple of chairs around and stuff. I think that would be really, really cool for this place. So I'm going to keep experimenting with some designs, you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I have a rather ugly progress update for you. So I did the glass wall. That's going to be the viewing pane for the underground jungle. I still haven't finished quite on the top. I'm not sure how offset I want the glass to be. It might still be one layer back. Still haven't decided. I also left this wall open so that I can try to experiment with maybe that spillover I talked about for the pool. I might actually have to change the spacing of the pool and bring it further this way. Not real sure how that's going to work yet, but what I'm doing now is just doing the ceiling. It's kind of messy, but all of this cobblestone that was in the way, I'm just clearing it out and exposing some of that floor. But as you can see, there's some stuff that we really can't go around, so a lot of this is going to have to be covered. So I'm coming across with the dark oak wood slabs just like this, and they're actually going to cover the entire ceiling area. So once we get that, we can actually start working on designs from that. Hopefully this will be the shallowest part, I guess. So if we do some if we do some renovations, like any kind of, well, I guess designs, for lack of better words, any kind of textures that I want for depth on the roof, this will have to be the very bottom. This will have to be the very top layer, so that they won't be able to go higher than this, because we'll take a chance that we're exposing some of this. Maybe wiring or redstone blocks here and there, but probably this will be the highest that we can go. So all in all, it's working out pretty good. Still plenty of work left to do though, so I'm going to get back to it. Alright y'all, many improvements since we last recorded. I have these lights that I put in here. Now, granted, I think sea lanterns would look better, but I still don't have any, and I still haven't ventured out far enough to get any. And as far as I know, Assume and DMAC haven't opened up their little business yet, so still being patient for that. So I might change these out to sea lanterns. Also, where you see these 1, 2, 3 torches, unfortunately, the lighting level is not high enough. When I look at it, like right here, I think light level is 8. So that's not that bad. But if I would knock this torch out right here, this light level right here, I think, is where it goes below what I need it to be. And the same thing with there and there. So still a few things to fix. I think what I'm going to do is try to add some more ambient lighting, because this is a little bit almost too busy. Like, I don't want to get any more than that. And I think the sea lanterns will help it look less gaudy, but so far it looks all right. Like, I'm pleased with it. It's just a little bit too many. And they need to be this low, unfortunately. I thought about doing some little designs in the ceiling as well. I'm really not sure. I'm going to play around with the lighting some more. But I did finish up the walls, at least boxing them in. I didn't put any detailed on them yet, but I did start this as well. Now, I don't know why I did this. Actually, I think I just didn't go far enough out. So this is going to need to be these slabs right here. And I'll close this in. So this is like the border for the water for the spillover. And this is what I was talking about, distance. You see the distance from the pool. When I break the pool side right here, the water's going to have to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's quite a bit. So it makes me want to think about extending the pool. I'm not too sure. If I widen up the pool by 2 though, on the top side, it would be a little bit closer, like it would be a little bit better. But the bad thing about that is the top, like I won't have any yard left. So I might actually make this spill just right here and start like maybe a small pool area and just have it flow right here and make the pool a little L-shaped with another dip. I'm really not sure. I think I'd rather see what you guys thought about it. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but hopefully you got my drift. Other than that, you guys, the next time we come back, we're going to take care of that. Please leave me some feedback on this, what I should do. I really want like a spillway, so maybe a pool right here, and it's spilling through, and maybe another pool, almost like a jacuzzi setup like I have up top, and then it can spill over again. Then right here, I want to put like maybe some lapis blocks or something else. The prismarine would look really, really good too. Lapis is probably a little bit gaudy, but I don't know. Just keep that in mind. Maybe that idea. And also, guys, the lighting. Like, I want to do the little bar here, and maybe I'll add a lamp on the desk to offset this torch. Maybe a little rug somewhere here. But if there's water flowing here, or a jacuzzi, the lighting will be a little bit different anyway, and I could just do a rug right there. I need to still seal in those stairs and that stuff, and I still need to do the underground jungle. So I need to gather a lot more greenery before I start that project, because I'd like to grow some mushrooms and stuff like that in there. I want it to be real lush and overgrown looking, but manicured at the same time, if that even makes sense. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. I'm really having fun with this build, and I guess I'll see you guys in a couple days. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.